everyone, welcome back to our water fluoridation investigation. This video is made for those of you who still say, I just love fluoride in my drinking water. Man, that hydrofluorosilicic acid that I'm drinking every day in my water, it just makes me feel so good inside, and I just love what it does for my teeth. Yes, this video is made for you. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so who are our artificial fluoridation lovers? Well, that's going to be none other than the Henrico Board of Supervisors, the county manager, and DPU director. They are lovers of artificial fluoridation, despite the fact that it is a dangerous poison that comes from the fertilizer industry. So let me show you the type of conversation that I've had with some of the folks in the county. So here's how a typical conversation would go. The Henrico Board of Supervisors says, I like fluoride in the public water supply. A citizen responded, what kind of fluoride do you like in the public drinking water? Answer from the board, blank stare. The citizen asked the board, do you even know what fluoride is? Answer from the board, blank stare. The citizen asked, do you know what kind of fluoride is in the county water? Answer from the board, blank stare. The citizen asked, who has decision-making authority to stop putting a hazardous waste product and neurotoxin in the public drinking water? Answer from the board, blank stare. Okay, so the first question I want to ask is, what is fluoride? Fluoride is a compound of fluorine with another element or group. So we have calcium, which is an element. We have fluorine, which is an element. And that makes a compound. So we have calcium fluoride is a compound. We have aluminum and fluorine, and so together it forms a compound. So we have aluminum fluoride over here on the right, and we have calcium fluoride over here on the left. So when I'm asking the Henrico Board of Supervisors, the county manager, and the DPU director, what kind of fluoride do you like in the drinking water? They respond with a blank stare, likely because they don't realize that there are different types of fluorides that are out there, right? So let me show you the various types of fluoride. Okay, guys, so I went to Wikipedia on this one, and they have over 250 different types of fluoride. So over here on the left, we have ammonium fluoride, we have aluminum fluoride, we have iron fluoride, we have krypton difluoride, we have lead fluoride. If we scroll down a little bit more, we've got magnesium fluoride, we have borate fluoride, boron, trifluoride. You keep going, and we have, of course, the classic calcium fluoride over here on the left. Keep going down. We have platinum tetrafluoride. We have decafluora. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Radium fluoride, fluoride phosphate, fluoride toxicity, and we've got fluorohydride salts. You guys get the point. So when I'm asking the Henrico Board of Supervisors, DPU director, and county manager what type of fluoride do they want in the drinking water, they don't have an answer because at the time they didn't realize, that's what I gather from the blank stare, that they did not realize that there are different types of fluoride. Look, you have down here silver fluoride, So, yeah. So, if you are somebody who loves fluoride in the drinking water, what type of fluoride would you like to ingest? Do you want aluminum fluoride? Do you want iodine fluoride? Do you want lead fluoride? You know, pick one. Strontium fluoride? What type of fluoride do you want in the drinking water? Most people won't have a clue, which is why I'm doing this. Okay, now that you understand that there are over 250 different types of fluorides and you understand what a compound is, I think we can move on. Okay. In nature, the type of fluoride that you would find would be calcium fluoride, which is also called fluorite or fluorspar. Naturally occurring fluoride, which is a mineral consisting of calcium fluoride, which typically occurs as a cubic crystals, colorless when pure, but often colored by impurities. Now, this is important, the fact that there are impurities, okay? Over here on the right, we have pure calcium fluoride, and you can see it's colorless. Now, here's an image of fluorite. So we've got pure calcium fluoride in the middle, and everything surrounding this is beautiful. But the reason why it's beautiful is because of the impurities it has in it. So it will have lead, it will have arsenic, it will have strontium, it will have aluminum, right? And so this is a problem because if you're going to put fluoride in the water, you're going to want calcium fluoride and you're going to want pure calcium fluoride, and that's simply not happening, okay? So let's move on. We know what a compound is now, right? A compound is composed of two or more separate elements. So here's an example of aluminum and fluorine. This is a fluoride, which is also a compound. Remember, a fluoride is a compound, and a compound is composed of two or more separate elements. In chemistry, an element refers to a simple substance that cannot be broken down into smaller parts or changed into another substance. And here's the periodic table. So a lot of people don't even realize where fluorine is on the periodic table. So it's all the way over here on the right. And we've got calcium all the way over here on the left. So calcium and fluorine, they're attracted to each other. We've got aluminum, that's over here. We've got aluminum and fluorine. They will want to bind together. Fluorine will also want to bind with iron and a ton of things. We don't have enough hours in the day to go over everything. So let's move on. Calcium fluoride is an ionic compound composed of calcium and fluorine atoms. Specifically, one calcium atom bonds with two fluorine atoms, forming calcium fluoride. The calcium atom loses two electrons, becoming a positively charged ion, while the two fluorine atoms each gain one electron, becoming negatively charged ions. These oppositely charged ions are then attracted to each other, forming an ionic bond. And a lot of people will recognize this image if they took chemistry in school. On the right, we've got table salt, right? This is an example of an ionic bond. Over here on the left is a covalent bond to compare. And then we've got our final image, and it shows that the opposite charges of the ions create an electrostatic attraction, similar to the attraction between magnets. So you can think of an ionic bond as magnets, right? The attraction between magnets. Now, you'll see calcium is very attracted to fluorine. So you'll have one calcium electron will want to then come over here and bind to this fluorine atom, and then you'll have another calcium electron will come over here and want to bind to this fluorine atom, forming calcium fluoride, which is naturally occurring, which is a compound. Okay, so now we've got that. I think we can move on. So again, I will ask the Henrico Board of Supervisors, the county manager, and DPU director, what type of fluoride do you just love ingesting in the public drinking water? Is it calcium fluoride? Is it lead fluoride? Is it aluminum fluoride? Is it hydrofluorosilicic acid that carries a warning sign on the label that says danger, poison, do not take internally? Most people, once they read the label and they understand that this is actually what's being put into our drinking water, they no longer say, I like having fluoride in my drinking water. I like ingesting fluoride, right? Because if you're going to ingest fluoride, wouldn't you want to ingest pure calcium fluoride that's not contaminated with anything else? Or would you want to ingest a hazardous waste byproduct that comes from the fertilizer industry? If you have half a brain cell, you would not want to ingest a hazardous waste byproduct. Let me show you exactly what's going on. Again, to all of my water fluoridation lovers, what type of fluoride do you enjoy ingesting? Do you enjoy ingesting hydrogen fluoride, silicon tetrafluoride, hexafluorosilicic acid, all of which is a hazardous waste product that comes from the fertilizer industry? If you're not familiar, the fertilizer industry was dumping hazardous fluorides into the air and into the drinking water, and it was killing the animals. EPA went after them and said, you can't have your hazardous waste going everywhere. So the fertilizer and aluminum industry, they're not allowed to dump it into the river, and they're not allowed to dump it into the ocean. So what they did was they took the hazardous waste and recycled it and is now selling it as a product. And the fertilizer and aluminum industry loves this because they can get away with getting rid of their hazardous waste product. And the EPA loves it. And I think that they're on record saying that they're happy with the solution to pollution being dilution, is specifically what they said. Again, these industries say that the solution to pollution is dilution. And they are very happy for folks like the Henrico Board of Supervisors, the county manager, and the DPU director to be none the wiser to take a hazardous waste product and put it into the public drinking water. We've all been lied to, but now the question is, what are we going to do about it? So again, to all of my fluoride lovers, what type of fluoride do you enjoy ingesting in your public drinking water? Which type of fluoride would you give to your newborn baby or your pregnant wife? Is it aluminum fluoride? Is it lead fluoride? Is it lithium fluoride? Is it hydrofluorosilicic acid? Is it sodium fluoride? Is it calcium fluoride that's heavily contaminated with everything? Which one? I ask you. Yeah, so I guess that's all I have to say about that. Okay, everyone, so I hope you liked your little chemistry lesson today and you learned something. If you watch this video and you still enjoy ingesting hydrofluorosilicic acid in your drinking water, leave a comment below and let me know. Or let me know, would you rather ingest calcium fluoride, and would you like to decide for yourself how much fluoride to ingest, right? So whether you decide you want to ingest sodium fluoride, hydrofluorosilicic acid, or calcium fluoride, or none at all. In America, of all places, I would have never thought that our local government would use the public water system as a means to drug us against our consent, right? We don't put anything else in the drinking water deliberately. Fluoride is a contaminant, right? And so the Board of Supervisors is deliberately contaminating our water with a known neurotoxin. And they're laughing all the way to the bank. So I guess that's it for today, guys. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye.